That is awesome, Michael. That is awesome. We used it every month. We used it, Builder's Warranty Program. So I'm glad you're doing it. That's great. You're still doing it? Is still an effective part of your business?
So I have lost touch with a reliable list. And so then the supplier on the list, one of them retired, and then another source, then their tool, as far as the list goes, they couldn't isolate just new construction home buyers. It was just new mortgages, like through Experian or something like that.
Sure.
And it was just new mortgages, and it was all new mortgages. And so I was getting resale um, buyers in that list. And so then I don't have a reliable source for a new construction list right now.
Right. That's a very, very good point because that's true countrywide. For whatever reason, they've stopped reporting the data from new construction as opposed to residential resale. So we're going to be talking about that in a minute. But one of them, we call that traffic. In other words, how are you going to get traffic? Now, there are certainly ways to do it on the internet and other ways, but the list was very valuable. So let's talk about it. So Brandon, for you guys, and I know I don't know if David was able to get back on the call or not, but how are you guys, Brandon? First, let me ask, are you doing the program right now full time or no?
Yeah, we are. We've had that same challenge too. I mean,
Hmm.
as you know, you would probably know this, Ken, but we did this in Washington for many years, and we killed it with this.
Hmm.
But what our challenge has been more lately is getting that reliable list that you know give us all the names and addresses for these folks. So we do have access to the MLS. It's a little bit more limited because not every new home goes through the MLS. Um, but yeah, we've had a ton of success with it. Just it has been a little bit more challenging the last, I don't know, probably year and a half or two.
Right. Well, so when we were able to get a list, it was pretty easy. The rest of the issues we could solve, but that was a pretty easy one to do when you had a list. So what
Yeah.
happens is John Hart, one of our clients who is doing the program, and he is crushing it with. I'm gonna let Beth talk a minute about what John is doing and how he's getting a reliable, steady of leads. But let me say this before you do it. Um, Anything that is generates the kind of results that we can generate is going to take a little work. Okay, so there's nothing that's no work. Okay, so you have to ask yourself the question, and Michael already said he crushed it with it, and it was a huge source of referrals for him when he was able to get a steady list. Well, you can still get a steady list, but you have to get it a different way.